excuse the hair. I'm watching a live, and they are arguing that, liberals need to shut the fuck up because, well, if we were going to war, it would be understood that we need to sacrifice. We need to give up. And yet all these liberals and even some Republicans are just like bitching about their tanking 401ks and investments. We're at war. I'm not in the military. I know for sure I wasn't fucking drafted. Y'all don't want to see what I would do if you gave me access to a tank. It wouldn't work in your favor. I make things go big boom. We're now languaging amongst conservatives. You have to be willing to sacrifice your retirement, your financial future and stability, because Trump has put us into a trade war. Which is, it's not war. I don't need to turn in my stainless steel and cast iron pots and pans so we can make weapons. As a matter of fact, to buy a cast iron pan is now infinitely more expensive. I don't quite understand what people are thinking, but if we just tell people they're at war, then they'll be okay with losing their financial future. If you would ask them, would they rather have money in the bank or, Trump theoretically win this tariff war, you know what they would choose. They would fucking choose me. So it's 73% of the rest of the country that has some kind of savings retirement plan through their employer program. Even if that is like a 401k you forgot about, most of us are in something. My company does a matching thing. It's up to $5,000. If I put money in, they'll match up to $5,000. If I put no money in, they put no money in. So if I don't put money in, I miss out on $5,000 or a maximum of $5,000. The fact that the system is rigged in such a way is insane. But that is my future. I have to let a government and a bank be like, no, trust us, we promise. You giving us your money and having no say in it for 40 fucking years will totally work out for you in the end. And I'll be honest, I don't have a lot of money in my 401k. I don't like the idea of not being able to pull it out. I would rather pay tax and save separately, be able to do what I need than ask for whatever. Rant over. The fact that the narrative now is we're at war and you should be expected to sacrifice. My generation always kind of teetered on the edge of knowing not all of us were going to retire. Of my friends, I think maybe 6 of them are going to find a way to retire. Generational wealth. I think one of them is about the only one who's going to independently retire, but I don't think they're going to work a day over 45. They're going to retire and they're going to retire early, but my friends and I are all going to work until we die. Work until our bodies give out and have no choice. And then our retirement money is going to be spent, in those last few years where we're still gasping for air, trying to buy the bare necessities. On the day of liberation are now going to message to us that we're at war. Sure, some people would lose an appendage, but you're just going to lose your financial future because Trump might make it great later on. Trust him. Seriously, what has Trump ever done that has been great? Besides the thing he hypes or the things we try to forget, name one thing Trump has done that has actually been great. You can't. Every single thing he has ever touched has become devoid of feeling and love, or has failed. We're going to put our financial future in his hands, and the narrative we're being given is, well, we're at war. Think of yourself in camo crawling through the mud to a pile of non-existent money for your retirement. I fucking hate this timeline so much. Not that I was ever looking forward to 40 years of shuffleboard, but I really would have liked the opportunity to have a chance. My generation was expected to live to 100 plus, so if we retired at 55, 65, we were looking at 30 years plus of shuffleboard. This did not thrill me, knowing now that is just not, that's not even going to be a thing. I won't even be able to afford the in shuffleboard. Well, that's just the price of war. The war you fucking started without any of us agreeing to. I would like to be a willing participant in 1, 2, 3 to 4, I declare a tariff war. I wonder how the people who are a year from retirement are handling this right now. Watching this crash. Watching Biden build it back up. Just so you start to see a glimmer of hope and then just I guess it's better to know you have no hope of retirement than be oh, next year, next millennia.